Happy Friday, everybody. I think we'll start punctually today because I think we want to cover a lot of kind of odds and ends and material today. Does anybody have any questions before I start spamming you with lots of information? Life-altering, amazing information. I have a few announcements. We are looking for somebody interested in writing a PhD in visual computing with a focus on data visualization. So if you're like this topic and you want to write a PhD, let me know. We have a fully funded studentship, so that includes like waiving fees and a stipend of about $14K a year, which is tax-free. So it's more like $20K a year if you were to tax it at $21K. Yeah, so we have a fully funded studentship, data visualization. I am not the primary supervisor. The primary supervisor is Adeline Paymont. So she has a secondary chair table, so I haven't stepped on it. The other thing is we also have a research assistantship. I should get this thing working again. Okay, I hope I can just press the on button. Oh, I see. I'll try again in a minute. Looks like Windows is rebooting or something like that. So that means we have a research assistant position in data visualization for engineering applications. So that is not necessarily a PhD studentship. It is just working as a research assistant in data visualization. The pay is something like $25 to $30K a year, something like that. And it's a fixed term appointment from October 2018 to February 20, whatever 2.5 years later is, I think 21. Yeah, 2021. And you can study for a PhD at the same time you're doing that research assistantship. And that is very common. A lot of people take on a research student assistantship and sort of funnel that effort into a PhD at the same time, right? Because if you're an employee at Swansea University, you get some sort of fee waiver deal-ish if you on your study fees, right? So you can get your fees waived to some extent while you're a full-time employee here. So we're looking for 2 database people. And you can see how it is. Actually, if you look around, everybody's dying for database expertise. It's like everywhere. Every company, like they're all dying for it. So those are 2 announcements. If you have questions, I am the lead supervisor on the research assistantship position, by the way, so you'd have to like tolerate me. Assignment 2, I have finished the first pass through assignment 2. What does that mean? I make 2 passes through them. The first pass is through the printed report, and it looks at your images and your descriptions and decides how many points they're worth. And the second pass is just looking at the code to see if it meets Bob's coding conventions. So I finished the first pass, and now we're working on the second pass. But I can say that from the first pass, the assignments look very good. In fact, I have to make it more difficult for next year. Like I think it was the average is too high. That's funny. This thing is blinking here, even though it's working up there. That's weird. So yeah, the assignment 2 is looking very good, you know, in terms of average and stuff like that. I might be embarrassed. There are too many like really high scores, even though everybody was crying like before the deadline.